Take 6. I've skipped to Zen here because I don't know how to do break. I've already seen this, I've already recorded it once, so part 2. Um, I already know what I'm going to critique here, so I'm just going to skip a few bits. There's a lot of downtime here on point 2, so we'll just cover some basic stuff here. This fight's already over at the start here, right? No tanks, they're dead. You are poking, they've got a hog. Staying out of range, okay, but this is for like alt building maybe, just trying to get some alts built up, but they've got an Ashe and a Mei. Okay, it's risky enough. Okay. Let's see what happens here. Okay, this on the Mei, okay. Good. Okay, so this is something that's gonna come up. This is really minor here, but it'll come up a few times. On the Orisa now. That's maybe to help bring down shields. Generally, like from watching Temporal Village and stuff, the idea is that you want to be discording people who are doing something, and also healing to enable people who are doing something. And at this point, the Orisa is doing something, but we're not really going to be able to hurt her from here. I mean, Zap. I mean, nobody's even shooting down here. It's just going to be you, which is fine if you're shooting the shield. This Mei is a threat here, so let's look at it from your point of view. Okay, we see the Mei. We know it's there. Okay, like walled off. Could have discorded it. Could one thing I'll say as well here. See these right clicks. Okay, so like you're wanting the right click, so when she moves over, you can get her in one go. It's fine. Generally, like with right clicks, I think the idea is that you charge them up in cover and you poke out and shoot. And I guess you do them when you know opponents are coming from specific areas, so you can like maybe get like a one hit down. They are lower DPS than left clicks, and I think the other thing is they don't allow you to react when you're charging to put stuff on people you need to. So like in this example, this Doom probably could use your healing orb, but I don't know whether you even get it off. I mean, you just don't see it, but that's fine. But like when you're charging a lot, and you'll see this throughout, is that you don't have the opportunity to switch over. And often the charges, I mean, it's lower DPS, they're going into shields, they're going sort of like into random targets that you're never going to kill, and maybe left clicks and better discords and better heal orbs would be the better choice. So let's go. I think there's a couple of these walls just cause issues. Let's get on here. This is kind of unimportant. Okay, so here we're gonna see something that the first sort of like questionable. This may be okay, but let's have a look. Okay, so we're putting pressure on here. Nano Winston jumping in. He's bubbled. They've got back here. I don't know if you can see it right now. It's an Orisa, I think an Ana, and DPS maybe Mei. Okay, and maybe a Moira as well. Is that right? Yeah. Okay, so good pressure here. We've got Nano Winston. They put down their supercharger. You to me at this point now, maybe it's to get around the shield so you can start pressure on. You maybe think you're, but it is even with the Nano. It is a 3v4 here, and they've got supercharger. You're very close. Okay. Now I think you try and shoot the supercharger down, and it's protected by that. It's not even. It's just hidden maybe a little bit here. But this Orisa, I think you're too close. I think you could probably do what you need to be doing here from slightly further back. You don't need LOS for heals. You could just like maybe pummel this shield down really quickly and just start working from further back, because here the Orisa. Because yeah, I think it's okay. Your team wins anyway. Let's skip ahead here. So your team takes this. You spend 0.2 on the card. So we'll skip forward just a little bit. Okay. So there's you back in the fight here. Heal orb on D.Va, it's good. Okay, charge here. This is another thing. You're out in the open here. You're charging. Why? Okay, good. No discord. Okay, so like at this point, you and your D.Va can be damaged in this area, but because you decided to charge up rather than to like left click, you're not able to discord. And like it might not make a difference in this instance because it looks like that D.Va's in trouble, but yeah, like the right click in here, you're never going to kill this area in one shot. Likely to do better if she's discorded, so the D.Va can help. Any other random DPS can help as well. Maybe I don't know, who else in your team? Maybe the Doomfist jumps in here and he gets the advantage of it as well. Yeah, maybe it hits the Mei here. Like maybe you get lucky and it hits the Mei here, but maybe she doesn't step out. And ultimately, yeah, she ice blocks, but that could have been the same if you had just left click. Maybe your pressure would have put the Zarya back. Okay, discord on the Zarya is good. Charging up again. And also the crosshairs here. I mean, you know, come into a bit later as well, but you're up high and the crosshairs low. Makes sense. You drop down. Foot level. It's up to waist level by the time you're hitting. But okay, good. Discord's on this time again. Charging up like what are maybe, but like what are the odds? Look at the Zarya's head from your position. Like what are the odds that you hit this? And all the while you can't change anything. I mean, you know you can't adjust your position as quickly because you're slow walking because this. And eventually it just gets buried into a shield. So that, I mean, it's fine here. I think you would have been left clicking anyway, but you just got no ability to adjust with these right clicks, and they're not, to me, they're not for any reason. It's less DPS. You're not like hiding. You're wide out in the open here, so it just like it doesn't really make sense. It's just a lot of negatives. This is another one that I saw in the review. This is what I assume is an enabling, you know, ult here. It's like, let's go forward. There's only a tiny bit left. This heal is going to allow us to push, but unfortunately, I think your D.Va does, but everybody just gets pushed back by this Reaper. So as long as you know that's what it is, and it's like an ult that's supposed to be trying to guide people forward, but you're 2 down. They are fighting with 1, 2, 3, 4, so it's fine. It looks like, is it 6v6? Looks like 6v6 to me, or 4v4. Sorry. 4v4, so it's fine. This is maybe enough to put you over the edge, but unfortunately the Reaper just kind of walks through, races through, goes on the Ana, and I think you have to fall back to heal as well. They Moira ult, and they've got the Sig ult up. Yeah, fine as if it's a pressure ult, but unfortunately it just doesn't go that way. I think you recover here, and we've got more of these. So. Okay, Discord up in the Sig, like it, early Discords. We always want Discords before we're right clicking. Okay, heal orb, okay. This one's better because it's from cover, so like that's a Moira you don't want any part of. It's from cover, you're charging up, you're charging up, charging up. Okay, this is good. It's hitting maybe a shield, maybe a bit of Zarya there, but ultimately, like that's the reason you right click is so you do it from cover, poke out, you got it. But if you want DPS, we're left clicking. Yeah, again, I'm not really sure why this is like maybe you're looking to get a whole bunch of this Sig at once, but he's gone by the time you've done it. You maybe would have done more if you just like, let's have a look, wee second back, even further. No, maybe not. Just wasn't F11 then. Here. Yeah, I mean, just you don't get anyone with it. That's fine. Like you're not gonna hit every shot with Zen. It's no problem. But it's just the question is like, why? I mean, we look at the where it lands as well, like height wise. But why right click? If it's less DPS, are you going for like a KO that you think all shots are gonna hit, or like maybe you can just tell me in after the review like why all the right clicks. And here, not so bad because again, it's charging. You're charging up so that when you have LOS, you're going to get them. But okay. So let's see. Okay, Discord on the Reaper, good. He's away. Discord on the Zarya. Yeah, this is good. This is like whoever they're bringing forward, you Discord, make them go away, and like your team can put real pressure on. It's unfortunate your team is not like a great punishment team, but this is fine. This is fine. What's this? Yeah, like again, maybe you're looking for like corner. They come out from the corner. You've got a charge and right click, and you ping their heads and they die, and that's fine. But they're out in the open here, and that's another thing. Like when you're holding in these right clicks, and I'll sit back a little bit. You're holding these right clicks, you can't do anything else. So like your heal orb at the minute is on your Ana, okay, but I don't think she needs it. She's full health. Okay. The McCree's low here. You can't help him. He's low. You can't help him because you're charging up. Okay, you're like charging up for. Let me go back just a little bit more. Okay, so watching it here. Freeze, low. Now, you're charging up. He has to back out, which causes you to have to back out and put the heal orb on him, and now you're coming back in again. This one I don't hate so much because you're behind cover, and then you're jumping out to fire. Discord's still on the Zarya, so we're okay at the minute. Not so bad there because again you're coming from cover and then you're firing, but yep, okay, let's keep looking. Good Discord, good Discord. So again, this is another one where it's like the Discord is on Sig here. Nobody can do anything to Sig. Like I don't know if like it's maybe just who is there and you weren't aiming for Sig, but like just as an awareness thing, he's doing nothing. No one can kill him. Whereas once he comes in, grabbed, I don't know how many people have LOS over. Let's look. Zarya comes out here. I think the Discord, maybe they're beside each other, so maybe you're in Zarya. Okay, so like now the Zarya can be seen by Baby D.Va, this Zarya, the Doom's off doing his own thing, but presumably you as well, if you're stepping across the side here, as much as the Sig is. Yeah. So like pressure, and you end up shooting the Zarya with one of these charge ups again, which again from covered plan. But okay, Discord on the Sig. He's away. Okay, so like at least you're making the adjustment there after your right click that you're looking to put the Discord on someone who can be threatened.
Run.
Okay, fine. Yeah, I mean, I think let me see. I'd like that Discord up just a bit. Shield's down. Like 4 or 5, 6 bullets before the Discord goes up. Let's get that Discord on. There it is now. Okay, so they cleanse. Discord uses your Doom. We hear a Reaper above. Good, shield down. Good. Yeah, I mean, you're trying to land a bunch on Sigma there. I suppose the only thing I'd say is like you can left click this, like you know, like these right clicks, they've always got a chance to get out of the way. The left clicks you can put more pressure on with because it's more DPS and you can adjust better and you can change Discord targets and heals. Whereas here he steps out of line and you spent 3 seconds charging up to shit into nowhere. Okay, where you could have maybe landed 2 orbs on the Sig. He was doing his vape, so maybe you're trying to land it afterwards, but okay. So this is another one like before this even happens. It's good, like pressure in the shield, pressure the shield, pressure the shield, pressure the shield. Okay, if the plan here is to like peek out and hit him and then start your left clicks, this is okay. All right. There's another one here, like I know what the hope is. Hope is he takes his head out and then you end the Reaper threat, but I mean like you can help with the Reaper. Discord is helping. See this, like I mean we can just, I get that we can't go too close here because the Reaper's there and if you go close he can just drop down and kill you. But like the question is, could we be putting a Discord on a Sigma right now who's half health? The Zarya is going down the D.Va, but like the soldier should be looking to get involved here as well. No, he's not. You're kind of all backed up a little bit because you're scared of the Reaper. But like this right click is just hope. It's 2.5 seconds of charge wasted. They don't get him.
Tranquility.
Drop the heal orb, kid. Okay, so the question is like this Doom's about to dive in here, and you started charging your right click already. Now, if you flick this this Discord onto this Sombra, it's quick, right? This is like this would be top level play if you manage to get it out, but like if you switch that on, that Doom's doing huge damage there instead. He's gone. I don't think your heal could have helped, but you couldn't have healed him anyway because you're charging up. You fire in. I mean, like you fire in. It's Moira ult. She's down a bit, but it's not going to stop her coming forward. Okay. I don't think you can stop her coming forward either way, but yep. Nice. Okay, Reaper's up there. Okay, no Discord and Reaper. Discord and Zarya push her back. I like that. Sorry. You know the Sig is in this left room here. Okay, you know it for a certainty. You know it, so you're charging up. You're ready for him. Look at this crosshair. Nah, he jumped out anyway, but like the crosshair placement there's no good. I think that's the end of this point. Yeah. Okay, moving on to BAP.
Ready.
So
Ready for battle. 5, 4.
So the start here, you're shooting at this Sig shield early. Your Widow gets picked, which is annoying. You have to move out because it starts pushing in. Okay. So we know there's a Sombra left side here, and you see you've got your 2 tanks there. They're in full health at the minute. You've got an Ana, so big heals here. We've got big heals. Okay, you're keeping the Ana up with the shift. I mean, is the shift necessary here? Maybe. How long's the cooldown? 13 seconds. I don't know if it's necessary, but you know, it's up to you. You're down a little bit, so maybe.
Looking good.
Okay, so now we're firing in heals to these 2 tanks. That's fine for the moment. Yeah, a couple of heals in. I think in this situation, either you're going forward and pushing this Sombra out, because otherwise he's just shooting a Mark here, or maybe Mark moves back to a spot where the Sombra can't shoot him and he can continue to heal these tanks. Because we don't care if they shoot the tanks, you'll heal through that double heal, no problem. We're kind of stuck in a no man's land here where we're doing neither. Mark, Annie's good. Heals, 2 heals, good. Okay, yeah, we're wondering where this Sombra is. Good. Who do we lose? Lose our Ryan here. Okay, let's have a look. Good. Timer from there, Sombra. Let's have a look at it. I haven't looked at this yet, so. Because the 2 of you here, we land asleep, which is awesome. Is the soldier just, or the Ashe died, right? She's coming back. I don't know what she's doing. You had a really terrible teammate in this. It was terrible. Okay. Sleep. Ryan's swinging. It's maybe just a comms thing, you know. Maybe if we're in comms together, if like I'm the tank here, you make the call that don't take damage for a second. He's swinging the whole time. You guys are focusing on killing that. It'd be nice if one of the DPS helped you out with that, but they didn't. Okay. This is good. Like, I mean, I think it's doomed to feel, but like you're healing it when you see them moving back, you pretty should heal there. It's good. Good. It's on. Good. Yeah, so this window here is interesting one. So like, you lose the objective. This is it. You lose the objective. Sombra's annoyingly on the right again. She's unneed. Like you're dealing, Mark's dealing with her. You're healing. So like,
let them up.
It's the problem I have a little bit with this window, and it's fine, but they haven't pushed cart at all yet, so it doesn't even really matter if they die. I mean, it might give you a little bit of an advantage, but they've got Zarya here and Sig, and I think Sig stucks immediately when you do this, but the problem is they haven't committed. This is a window now. If this is a relief window because we need to get our tanks back, they're too far forward, and this is just gonna like force the other tanks to go back. Okay, but 0 kills because they just go back and LOS, and even that Hands was actually poking out and firing here. You two are able to do ridiculous shots through the tanks, but like it's just not scary for them. Like that window is just, it's either early or you're doing it as like a pressure reliever, and maybe that's okay. Yeah, pretty safe firing at the Hanzo behind the tanks there, but you see what I mean? Like the Hanzo could get a pick. I mean, this scares me, but like just the window's too early. Yeah, like I'd never do. This is so good. Jumping to heal in your LOS is good. I like this as well, is that you didn't put your E out until it was really needed, because like they were up, Mark nanoed the Rhine, you just fired a couple heals in, the anti comes in, okay, and then you put your E down. Is this hog ever not anti? This Ashe is rubbish as well. I don't know if you were trying to get over here or trying to just like use your keys to move more in the air. I think it's fine. Like it's over anyway. Okay, yeah, this is really so. I don't know about like enable here. You've got Rhine and full health. I mean, you're playing Batman, so Soldier ults top right here. There's a Zarya up there. Okay, so this could be dangerous. You're up, healing. Down a little bit. You're enabling. Okay, so you eventually gets him, but you enable him there to get 2 kills. This is good. Okay, because he was critical there, and you hit him with a couple like you could use your E here. Maybe you don't want to. Maybe you think you can keep him up all right without it. But ultimately, those 2 kills are very, very strong. Choose to enable Hog, who's pushing everybody back with his ult as well. So this is good heal enabling. Like your Ryan's probably going to be okay. Yeah, I actually didn't see this the last time. I want to watch it from his point of view because I'm guaranteed to be funny. Sneaky. Yeah, very sneaky. Let's dive this BAP. Let's we have to make sure your timing's right, okay? 3, 2, 1, get him! Lol. It's a good spot actually with the Hanzo dead, like no real super range threat from their team at Sombra, so like I think you're really in a sweet spot here. You're able to protect the Ashe. You don't even, like not you have to 360 around to heal the Ashe. Where's Mark at this point? Mark's F12. So Mark can help as well. That's fine. But you don't even have to take your eyes off your main heal. You're doing this like you just look left a little bit. It's like Mark will have to go out to the left here. Mark's position's fine, obviously he's not Pap, but he can do it. But the niceness of yours up here is you don't have to look away. Like, you look slightly down to your left, but you can see your tanks on your screen because his position is good. When the Hanzo comes back, less so. This Rhine plays annoying here. I think he gets him, but it's just like, I feel your pain. This is what I do, surely, into rooms. This window's better. They have a long way to go before they can get out here. Immediately, both tanks dead. Okay, like I mean, they're going back anyway, and you maybe, but like 2 tanks dead, it's a good stagger. Maybe the angle's alright actually. I just feel like that's kind of too short for my liking. But it's long on them. It's just short if the tanks push through. Hmm. Good checking point. Yeah, I mean, I think you're in trouble here anyway. It's like obviously you're trying to keep him up. Even if you get that lump, he's done. But it's a natural reaction to a grab. It's fine.
Get in here!
Good that you recognize that that's not a good position.
How about a little
And like the Sig, and is it a soldier now? What the? It's just a Sombra from distance, but like the pressure's too much. I feel like there wasn't really a point for your E to be used now anyway, and it's pretty much back off cooldown, so. Yeah. Okay. You're not to know he's got his vape, is Mark dead? Okay, fine. Because he's low, he's critical, like you don't want him to die. Maybe Mark's just back as well. Oh, Mark's dead. Maybe you do need to keep up. The one thing that's scary here, and it's not really anything you can do, is just like they're forcing off angles, and all of a sudden we're all grouped up main. Like a Sig ult here, I don't think he has it, but a Sig ult here would be devastating because they're all grouped up. All pushed off main apart from that Ashe. I watched this already, and like this feels like a good window because you open up such a nice angle. Like they've got nowhere to really go. It's unfortunate the soldier just doesn't kill anyone. They suck for a part of it, and then they DM. Like they actually do it in sync so that one sucks and then one DM, so they don't waste it all at the same time. And then they kind of hide around the corner. And your Rein, like this is something I heard in one the other day. Maybe you watched it. I think it was the one with this like annoying kid, but for tanks, they should move through this. And this is something I've never thought about before when I really should have. Like, when you've got a window, your own tank should move through it because you heal more. You don't, like, enable the window by, like, shielding behind it so your team can shoot through it. You push through it. If you want to shield up after that, you get tons of heals. I think this is pretty much it. Like, that's fine. Okay. So in general, the Zen stuff is more about like the right clicking, and not being able to get like discords on your targets because you're doing that. There's a little bit of like your aim, like where you're aiming in certain situations, like it's like knee height or waist height a couple times, so that's fine. All right, that's it.